morning, everybody. I've already sanded all this. I'm just going over it with some Scotch-Brite to make sure all the edges are ready. Because you just can't get the sandpaper down in certain areas. Got a late start this morning because I went in and seen my dad at his shop. I like doing that every once in a while. You know, I always say, God is first, family is second, and everything else will find its place. It's hard to find time sometimes to go see your family, and you gotta do it, guys. None of us are promised tomorrow, so gotta find time to go spend it with some family. And this being Christmas weekend, I hope all of you do. Well, this video will be after Christmas, so I hope all of you did. And if you can't be with them, at least give them a call. I dropped the grill support off last night on my way in. I don't know if he's gonna get it today or not, but I might have to pick it up Tuesday morning on my way in. That's all right. I got enough work to get done, so. I might have to run to Huber Heights today because I'm about ready to drill holes in this thing for the mirror. That's gonna take me a couple hours. I should have done it before I even come in, but I didn't think about it when I left, and I didn't take the other mirror with me. I'm hoping next week to have all this stuff pretty much ready to paint. All right, I'm gonna get the other door up here. This one's had a little bit of damage right here on this corner. this, standing them up and moving them around. I'm gonna tap around on this and then hit it with the file board. See what it looks like. Not with that one. Where is my body hammer? All right, let me find my body hammer. Had a lump coming out right here. It's pretty close. I know this door's had some work done to it in both corners. It's not too bad, which you can see the highs and the lows all over the place. But it's close enough for the most part that Evercoat will fill almost all of it. But this corner and across the front, I'm going to take some dolphin glaze and I'm going to go over all this around the edges just to get it feathered out. Feel a few lows up in there too. Let's see what it looks like.
This door, I'm going to put a good coat of Evercoat on it and then block it out. I think almost all that will flow out of it.
Boo! Well, yesterday afternoon, I ran out of diesel. Thought I had plenty in there. It started getting really, really cold in here. So since I had to go without heat, I decided to come over on this side and move some stuff around. I got that 55 out of here. It's loaded up in the trailer. So if anybody's interested in buying that, hey, maybe we can work out a delivery if it ain't too far away. So it's in my enclosed now. I got this prepped up over here. He is coming in one day next week. All his parts are right here. I've still got a few parts up in that trailer where I had this stuff, but this is the bulk of it. I figure put this right here. I'm not exactly ready to start on this just yet, but now it's all in one small location. Now, as far as this spot right here, yeah, my poor truck's just sitting there. No, well, gotta make money. Gotta make money, right? All right, let's get over to this side. I did find a rebuild kit for this jack on Amazon. I think it was Amazon. It was like 40 something bucks. That ain't too bad at all. See, I'm missing the filler screw, and it's a special type nut because it's got a breather in it. And that kit comes with that. So, for 40 something dollars, I think I'm going to go ahead and get it, put that fluid in it, put that screw in it, and just see what it does. A lot of you remember Big Bird, the yellow tailgate and the air gate that I did. This came from him back when he used to race. And he gave that to me about a year and a half, 2 years ago now. And unfortunately here, about a month ago, Bill passed. I think I'm going to get that jack going, and I'm going to use it in the shop. I want to restore it, get it painted up real nice and that stuff. All right, now, I know I didn't do a whole lot of video yesterday. I tried working and it too cold. The heater warmed it up right away, and then it started getting cold. This is the dumbest. They got the gauge way up underneath. You cannot see where that needle is. The filler is way up underneath. You have to have a big funnel in order to put fuel in it. That's the dumbest design. But it's keeping me warm when I got fuel. And yes, I stopped and picked fuel up. I went to go to Restoration World since it was cold in here. I was going to exchange that mirror arm. They weren't open. Apparently they weren't open. So, all right. My plans for this Saturday morning. He's got a low tire. I want to get the battery hooked up. Uncover that. Blow it off real good. In between raindrops, I gotta keep making sure. Yeah, right now it's not raining, so I want to fire this up, and I want to pull it around into that bay too. I've got a lot of smalls, guys. I've got a lot of smalls. I want to be able to take all this stuff and lay it out in here, so I can get all of it primed and see how far we can get. Now, when I go to paint, this will come back over. But while that's out of here, I want that thing out of here. I need more room. So my goal for today is to get that moved over and get all these parts loaded up on the small trailer and put them in the storage. Then I need to figure out how I'm going to move this. I've got some ideas. I don't know if they'll work or not, but I'm going to try. All right. I am going to check that message because they've messaged me 4 times since I started this video. And yeah, I'm going to start moving stuff around here. Yeah, I do believe I would put a access door from the top side on this. It's yeah, a little hard to see which one's a positive, which one's a negative. I had to get my camera out and put it up above the battery and take a picture to see which one was which. Alright, both those are attached. Make sure I got all the paper out from under it. I'm gonna fire this thing up and open headers, you know. You don't want, ouch. You don't want paper where the exhaust is gonna blow. It's been a minute since this thing's been fired up. Hey, there's a motor in there. Where is my blowgun? Wouldn't you know it, about the time I get ready to fire that Suburban up, it starts pouring down rain. So I'm going to go ahead and get as much as I can ready. It's supposed to be intermittent all day, so I'll play it by ear. And when the rain lets up, I'll get it moved. Until then, I'm going to get the rest of this stuff moved around and ready to go. I hate taking time to do this stuff, but it's got to be done. You create a lot of dirt doing this work. Well, let's see if I can move this. I kind of pulled a muscle in my elbow and giving me a little bit of fits. Let's see if I can move this 200-pound hood. Somebody want an empty box? I got a couple of them around here. I use them for templates. What a mess. Hey, there's my axle card. Bumpers for the crew cab. I haven't turned the heat on. I figure I might as well keep going like I was before I left yesterday and just get this done. I don't like wasting the diesel. Alright. Where's my pocket? I don't know if all them parts are going to fit in that little bitty trailer. Maybe. .400 turbo. It's supposed to go in blown budget. Hey, I wonder if my ratchet wrench fell down in there. I don't see it anywhere. Alright. I'm going to get all these bolts off here. That is the crew cab. One junk pile to the next, right? That's the way we like it. I wonder how that weather's doing out there. It's not raining. I just might have to fire this thing up and get it moved while it ain't raining. this is gonna be fun with no seat. I'm looking over, make sure nothing's moved. Okay. All right, see if she'll fire. Make sure it's in park first. Look at the height difference. Oh my goodness. And this one's up on blocks. Wow.
All the parts in this little trailer. I'm gonna back the whole trailer right in that semi trailer and leave it loaded up. That way I ain't gotta load this thing. I've got enough small trailers, I don't need that trailer for a while. See what he wants to do with this egg. But until then, come on. Until then, I'm gonna out of my way.
Hey, quit looking at the box. Woo! Yippee, skippy. Come on, slide. Should be an upcharge for storage and having to relocate this stuff so many dang times. It gets old moving this stuff back and forth. All right, now, let's see, how am I going to do this? Should just throw the doors and that floor pan outside. They're not going back in, but I do need parts off of them for the new skins or the new doors. Starting to see some headway here. I've got to get up there, get those parts off there because I don't want to move that with the windows and that stuff up there. Okay. Well, that was not fun. I got a trailer load of parts, that's for sure. I'm worn out, guys. I'm actually sweating in here. With the door open and all, man. Almost ready to take my hoodie off, and then I realized, well, now I got to get this put in that trailer up there. So I'm going to be out there again. I got all the glass off the top. It's in between the boxes. and I put blankets to support it. I got the deck lid sitting on those 2 boxes and the hood on top of all that. Keep everything from moving, going from there to there. The doors are in here. The one good fender, one of the inner fenders, I got to get that inner fender out, but I'm going to wait till I drag that out. I'm going to try something with one of my other trailers. It's about like this. I'm going to try, it's got side rails about this high. I'm going to try to set that down on it. If it works, great. Otherwise, I'm going to slap an axle up under that and put a tongue on it. Well, by the looks of things, you can see what I'm getting ready to do. I didn't want to use one of my axles for it, but I guess I got to. I hooked that other little trailer up, and outside of tire to outside of tire is the exact new battery. Outside of tire to outside of tire is the exact same width as the semi trailer. This one will fit just fine. So I need to get the forklift over here, get this drug out, and see about getting this raised up and attached. Hopefully that'll work just fine. And let's see how this is going to work. I forgot how hard this thing was to move. I can move it. Anyhow. Alright. Once I get this thing out of the way, that's going to gain me a lot of square footage. straight like that. Let's see. I have got to find something to put across there to raise it up some. Well, I found me some pieces. To make this into a trailer. Yeah. Now, this ain't gotta be perfect because, you know, this is just for moving around the property. You know, when I move, this will go on top of a trailer. No, it won't. I'm making this to where I can hook to it and go right down the road. Yeah, that's smart. But in all seriousness, if it works, is it stupid? Dang it. No, I actually that will work out perfect. All right, I'll get that welded up real quick. that's better. Now I got a gap to weld. How to get it on the axle. Alrighty then, lift kit engaged. Now to get it put up under. I'm gonna have to let her down some. I'm gonna get it squared away and then I'll bring it back. Okay. Now, to get those welded on there, and I might put a gusset on it. I don't know. I might not. If I do ever decide to go down the road with it, I will have to put a gusset on it, but I don't know. I'll get that welded up and go from there. installed. All right, well there we have it. The axle is installed. Now to turn my focus to a tongue. Let's see, what kind of material do I have for that? Nice. That thing rolls nice that way. Now, what I have here is a tow bar that I used to tow my Jeep Comanche around to different off-road parks with. I bought that on eBay for $1, including shipping. Couldn't go wrong. I've had that thing for 20 years. All right, now I need to get it mounted here. I think it'll be all right. $23 and a half. $23 and a half. All right, I think I'm gonna clamp that up where I want it and then just weld those tabs on there. If I can get it around, that would be helpful. Come on. Got a wee bit of a gap right there. I can fill it. All right. This side's got just a little bit more of a gap. I don't care. Yeah, that'll work. She glowing. Perfect. All right, let's see. Will it hold? Woo. It'll hold, but it's off the ground, but it is real low. I guess I should have looked at that. Somebody just wiped out down there. Well, put a 2x8 across there, and it got it down far enough that I feel comfortable getting it up into the trailer. Yeah, before I would ever tow this down the road, I'd have to redo all that. I've got some better ideas of how to do it, but for right now, this will get it out of my way. Hey, I think that worked out nicely. Ow. Why do you want to do me that way, huh? Why you want to smash my finger? Oh. Too much of an angle, guys. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redesign the tongue just a little bit. But that's okay. It got the job done. That's the main thing right there. All right. Now I can let it down and then move the jack back up. Let's just set this up before I raise it. All right. Yeah, I like that. All right, I'll get this truck pulled out. Get my ramps put back in and close her up. Beautiful. I like it. You know, I can go back quite a bit more. It'll be all right there. I've got one more vehicle to get in here, but I've got to move that board back there that I'm stopped on. That'll be another day. These ramps ain't no joke. Neither is this skid. the rest of the parts for Southern Stride. Might as well get the rest of them in here, right? Now all his parts are right here. I got his fender in the other side over there. Move a mess out and still got a mess. Look at this. But I'm done. I'm whooped. Now I can set up all the parts in here with the Suburban after I finish cleaning. Well, after I get them finished prepped, then I'll clean everything real good and get them all laid out to where I can start on the paint work. This room right here is really good for painting without that thing running. And it ain't running 2 or 3 years. So, hey, we good. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to take GTO fender up. That's okay. I got a couple other parts. I need to get my 400 turbo out of here. And I wish somebody would buy those off of me. Get them out of here. I don't want them. Good running motor and a rebuilt transmission. Make me an offer. Gotta go. That was an all-day event. And no, I didn't plan on doing that this morning. I planned on block sanding the bed sides and finishing that door. Sanding it out. But that's okay. This has to be done so I can continue on that Suburban. Wow. It's almost like I added on. I mean, come back here to the door. And look how much room I've got now. That's awesome. Well, guys, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button because there's going to be a lot going on real quick. Things are going to really start happening. Things are really going to start happening around here. I've got a lot of things in the works. Hopefully the videos start getting better too. I am going to start a second channel. Well, I guess a third channel, which the second channel I don't do a whole lot with, but a second channel for the shop only. It's going to be a live feed only. No recordings, just live feed. I have to get some details worked out yet, but I am planning the first weekend of every month going live, whether it's sitting at my desk in the office or hanging out in the shop or something. But I want to get a schedule set for that and go live to where we can all intermingle and talk and that kind of thing. But I've also got some other ideas, and a couple of you have already known about it and liked the idea. Randomly during the workday, I want to go live on that other channel. I want to do stuff like that floorboard right there. Start to finish live. I think that would be some good content. People can see what and how to do this. I'm not the only one out here doing it. No, I'm not trying to hide anything. If you want to attempt it at your house, hey, I'm always up for helping. Even if it's just, hey, what do I do here? Well, okay, this is what you do. I'm not like that. Some people want to hide what they do. I want to show what I do. I want everybody that wants to do this kind of stuff to be able to. When I go to do this floor, of course, it'll be out here. I don't need any boom booms. And that's where all my paint is. So, yeah. I'll get it out here just the way you see it right here. The first step I'm going to do is that floorboard. So, that will be live on the other channel, start to finish. And I'll probably give a heads up the day before I do that. That way people can make plans. And if you can't be in the live, you can always watch it later. Yeah, maybe I'll set up on top of my normal recordings and go live on painting the Suburban. You know, I don't know. I think it'd be kind of interesting. But yeah, if you want to subscribe to another channel of lives, I'm not saying I'm going to post every day or every week, but I want a channel just for lives. When I go to car shows, I'll go live. That kind of thing. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. It's Saturday, I don't know, about 3:30, 4 o'clock. And I'm going to take the next 2 days off. Not like me. I don't take 2 days off in a row. But I'm going to. I'm worn out. I'm going to bring that diesel in. I never turned the heat on today. I was busting butt so hard, welding, grinding, cutting, and lugging. So, saved a day of diesel. I'm going to bring that heater over here and I'm going to top it off. And then I'm going to get another 5 gallons. So I got it here. That way I don't run out again. I could have swore I just filled that thing up the night before. Apparently I didn't. All right. Till the next one, have a good evening.